Hi everyone, my name is Grace Chang and I'm an attorney here at Tsang and Associates, and today we're going to look at a success story about an H-1B case about an educational counselor. Let's get to it.
The problem is, how does this college prep company in the US sponsor on an H-1B specialized visa for this China counselor that got her master's degree in China?
She was very warm. I mean, she's working a lot with children. This wasn't mentioned in the H-1B, but she also, I believe, works with special needs children. So she's highly educated, very nice. She had that, way of giving advice that was very, very kind and friendly.
We position the company as a counseling company. It counsels people. She has a counseling degree. It links. But now the hard argument begins. What is the position? The position that was offered, and we did a lot of research, is educational counselor.
What we try to do is we talk to the employer, we see and review their job duties, and then we create a chart with the options of different SOC codes that we think are relevant. We lay out the job, the wage levels, and we let the employer choose which one works best. You need to make sure that the position is a specialty occupation and that requires a degree in the specialty, right? And so in this case, because she had a master's degree in counseling, she was a perfect fit for the SOC job position that is called Educational Guidance and Career Counselors and Advisors. And what was really great about this SOC code is that the government already said in order to be an educational guidance and career counselor and advisor, it's a job zone 5 job, which means you need to have more than a bachelor's degree.
And then we spent 2 full pages, single space, talking about her duties. So let's talk about that. 40% of the time, assessing student performance. Another 40% creating a personalized learning strategy. And another 20% communicating with the students, the parents, the teachers, and the students' progress. So you're like, okay, well, that's just a lot of communication. Is that really specialized? Is that an H-1B candidate? The first 40%, assessing the student performance. Who can do that better than a counselor? She has a counseling degree. She knows how to counsel. And then creating a
so assessing students' performance, the reason why that is specialized is because in order to assess, you need to know what all the educational standards are. And that's not something that someone would know without studying education field, studying, specifically high school level, college level education standards to know whether or not the students are progressing well, whether they're not doing that, what are the areas that they need to supplement, and that ties into the second job duty.
Creating a personalized learning strategy. That's actually quite different because a lot of college prep courses, they just try to boost your SAT score, they just try to fill your application. No, we're actually developing the students so that they can be better and equipped. And who can do that? Well, somebody with a counseling degree. That's why an
Right. So creating, after the assessment, right, then the counselor would create a personalized learning strategy. And again, the whole point of the H-1B is to show that this position requires a minimum of a bachelor's degree. So what is the specialized, what are the specialized job duties? What are the complex job duties that this person is going to be doing at this company? That shows a degree definitely is required.
We focused on the one thing that was really strong. We put everything together, leaned into the need, and the need is the calling. And so the case was approved.
We leaned into the need. It's hard for educators to get H-1Bs, but there is such a big need for educators and counselors to come to the US. So even if it's difficult, we kind of lean into, well, this is a high calling, and this is what we need in the United States, actually. And so this is why you need to approve this H-1B case, so this wonderfully qualified individual can come and help US students.